count that a blessing. All I know for sure is that 'tis a beast e'er more fearsome than a griffin. One need only look to the miserable state of the village of Mel to see that. We can but hope that the Sovereign will rid us of it ere long. No mean feat, to be sure. But that's the Sovereign's choice. When the dragon rears its ugly head, the Sovereign is among the people that steps forth to challenge it. Dare say, Berman, those monsters must vary. The Sovereign is so hard. Go, where do you think you're going? You can't just run off now. Where are you going? I'll not force you to receive treatment, but I'd at least like a word.
Welcome, Arisen. We pawns have long awaited your arrival.
What is this? Pawns? They bend the knee to you so readily, but then... No. Surely you cannot be the Arisen.
You seek the Riftstone, do you not? We can take you to it. Pray, come this way. Before you stands a Riftstone. 'Tis a gate by which we of the Pawn Legion may cross o'er into this world. Pray, summon your pawn. Simply paint with your mind's eye the loyal attendant whom you would have serve you.
The people here are evac. The people here are ev.
The people here are evacuated.
The people here are evacuated.
The people here are evacuated and safe.
There are more who can yet be saved.
There are more who can yet be saved.
The people here are evacuated and
There are more who can. It seems the rain has abated. The people here are evacuated and safe.
the people here are evacuated and safe for the moment.
The people here are evacuated and safe for the moment.
The people here are
The people here are evacuated and safe.
The people here are evacuated.
There are more who can yet be saved. Pawns are known as crossers of the rift, for we are able to connect to and traverse other realms beyond this one. When we return, it is our duty to use our experiences and the knowledge we have gained to aid you on your journey, Arisen. From this day forth, I shall serve you as your loyal pawn, and aught I learn beyond the rift will be at your disposal.
Well, I'll be. A pawn summoning before my very eyes. You truly are the Arisen, then? Strange. I thought the Arisen was in the capital. Surely there's only meant to be one Arisen. Fie, this is all beyond my ken. The Watchhead would know what to do, I'm sure. Though, as luck would have it, he's away. I suppose we'll save any further questions till the Watchhead returns. You're free to do as you like afore then. What? You've no memories, you say? Mayhap you could make for Melve, then. 'Twas set upon by the dragon not long ago. The Arisen is said to bear some deep connection to the dragon. Should you be Arisen, mayhap you'll recall aught of import there.
Hail, Arisen. Pray, ask aught you wish to know. I shall answer, if 'tis within my power to do so. "'Tis the name given to fate's chosen, those destined to command the Pawn Legion and safeguard the world from the threat of the dragon. Even with your memories lost to you, I am afraid you cannot escape your fate. Riftstones are gates that connect this world to a multitude of others. By their power have we crossed into this world, and when our mission is done, by their power shall we return to our own. Very well. May fortune speed you on your way, Arisen.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Well met.
Going out, are you? You sure that's a good idea? You seem rather unwell. You ought at least rest for the evening. There should be a spare bed in the lodgings yonder. Only don't go rushing off before you're ready. Take it from me. You're better off resting while you have the chance.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Sight. I'm nodding off where I stand. Hoy there. You seem well tired. Tell you what, you can stay here tonight free of charge. I'll expect coin from tomorrow, mind. My pa always used to say, there's naught a good night's sleep can't fix. Not much else I can offer, I'm afraid, but you'll find all sorts at a finer inn. Aye, being armed is better than being defenseless, even if you're untrained. Still, 'tis worth devoting yourself to a vocation if you can. Opens up new doors, it does. You should stop by the inn in Melve if you get the chance. No hard feelings if you prefer it. They've much more to offer.
We must rest, though the sun is still up. Good morrow, everyone.
Now I've gone and stepped in it.
Almost nodded off for a moment there. Suppose I'll draw the water now, save myself.
We're running low on everything, from provisions to crafting materials for weapons and armor. We've had a hard time procuring goods, what with all the monsters lurking on the roads of late. I sent Marcus to gather what we need, but I've just taken stock and I fear the list I gave him was incomplete. What say you? Could I trouble you to run an errand for me? You'll be paid, of course. Glad to hear it. Here, take this list of additional supplies to Marcus. He ought to be somewhere north of here. Hand him the note and he'll take care of the rest.
Like it or not, I must go where duty calls.
Call on me if there's aught I can aid you with.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently.
Now I've gone and stepped it in. Wonder how long this job's supposed to
Must have let the captain see my needs.
Fancy a gander?
I sleep on
I
my
find
word.
goods for sale.
Like it or not.
Fancy a gander? I find goods for sale. Always a pleasure.
I do so enjoy stocking up on supply.
Hail! You a soldier? Twould be a surprise to see you arrive in one piece if not. Hordes of monsters have been plaguing this area of late, you see. We've had to start sending out new recruits to cull them.
Is that so? Who went yonder?
Lachlan. But I dare say he'll fare all right.
Aye, I expect he will. Who was sent out that way then?
Ocado. To be honest, sir, I'm a little worried for him.
What? Weren't harpies reported in that area? The lad can't handle those beasts on his own.
This is the first I'm hearing of it. Fie! I want to go to his aid, but we can't just abandon our posts. Say, you seem stout of heart. Would you be willing to go in our stead? 'Tisn't far, only a short ways out from the main gate. You've my thanks. And Ocado's as well, I'm sure.
Let us make haste, that no life may be lost on our account. Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favour. Putting that aside, ought we not add an archer to our ranks? Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true. One of us has been drenched. I'll gather this. It might be of use.
How am I meant to slay the beasts if I cannot strike them? Get down here, feather fiends! Who are you?
Focus your strength, Arisen! Whatever 'tis need, I shall gladly. Well done! That was superb, Arisen.
Is that all of them? Yeah, you have my thanks. I do not believe for a moment I could have slain those creatures without your help. I've only just enlisted, and when I thought this could be the end of me, I was paralyzed. You saved me this time, but I won't always be so fortunate. I'll have to train harder, till I've the confidence to face such beasts on my own. Well, I'd best be heading back, but I'll be sure to let my superiors know of your good deed. I hope we meet again someday.
Shall we report our results?
Hail, friend! Many thanks for aiding Ocado. 'Twas a relief to see him return, and none the worse for wear.
Aye, that it was. The poor sod might not have made it back alive had you not intervened.
'Twas a bit too early for him to be seeing actual combat. That much was made well clear We'll be extending his training period. The instructors here are well known for whipping recruits into shape with their grueling regimes.
Speaking of training regimes, I must admit I've half a mind to ask you to join us. We could use someone with your experience.
We have succeeded in defending our charge. A sign of good things to come, mayhap? This is generally used as a material.
That's everything assembled. A job well done if I do say so myself. Oi! Did you need something? This is from Sir Geoffrey, is it? Let's have a look then. Fie. He wants these as well, does he? I thought I was finished. Why should I have to do all this on my own? I've got plenty to carry as tis. Say, your arms look free. You can handle that list in my stead. And make haste. I would depart for the encampment even a moment sooner. Well, go on. You know what to do.
Let us commence our search without delay. Where to first?
Long day of work. How goes it? Have you gathered everything on the list yet? Haven't you anything for me yet? Well, you best get to it then.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use. Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
Naught to look forward to, but a long day of work.
How goes it? Have you gathered everything on the list yet?
Haven't you anything for... Well, you best get to it then.
we'd best report back.
How goes it? Have you gathered everything on the list yet? Brilliant! I knew I could count on you. Here, take this for your trouble. I'll be heading back to the encampment now. They'll be expecting me.
I'd be glad to talk when I'm off duty, sir.
Still, I can hardly said that the arrival of the... I had thoughts being in the border...
Oi! Many thanks for passing on that list to Marcus for me. As I hear it, you even assisted him in gathering the supplies. I hope 'twasn't too much trouble. Anyway, you've been a great help. I hope I can count on your aid again should the need arise.
Our efforts have seen the encampment resupplied, and Sir Geoffrey with one less care. A good deed all round.
I know not. I must go where duty calls me.
First, assess the field. Then
Oh, I don't need this right now.
Mayhap I'll treat myself to a tickle before bed.
Mayhap I ought to be getting home.
Can't expect to fare so well every day. I'm dead on my feet after today's training.
I'd rather not draw steel if I time to be heading home. I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings. And if you'd like to change your vocation, come see me anytime. Always a pleasure.
It's quiet about. Time to be heading.
I'd hasten home, were this not my duty.
Well met.
Got to rest my legs. Can't walk as far as I used to.
I'll pick that up. We might have need of it. Certainly arisen. How might I be of aid? Stay with me, arisen. Wait a moment. So close a call offers no solace in victory. Goblins, master! Now then, which way? A fine place to harvest some ingredients. So this is Melv. The scars left by the dragon's assault are plain to see. Mayhap a walk.
Pitiable risen.
I've a selection of wares that's sure to please. Hope to see you again.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Hast thou forgotten thy destiny, thy charge? That is most unfortunate. But it doth not release thee from thy fate.
I bet his name is Crispin.
Can you hear me, sir? Sir, stay with me. Thank goodness. How are you feeling? This is the second time I've watched over you like this, isn't it? You do not remember? Then have you forgotten that you protected me from the dragon's flames? You withstood the fire in my stead and were well and truly charred. 'Twas terrible. I had thought your life forfeit. I could not hear the beating of your heart. But you hung on and by some miracle survived. Arisen. I'm afraid I don't understand your meaning. Does it have aught to do with why you were taken to the castle? They said 'twas so that your wounds could be treated, though I fear you have no memory of this either.
I am of the Border Watch. Someone with Arisen-like abilities came to this village, horn in tow. Know you aught of this?
Has he come for you? We are to part so soon, then. Mayhap you will visit me again someday. Till then, take care.
Siema, siema, korpus.
Arisen.
Ah, excellent. You must be the one. You match my soldier's description. I'm glad I found you. The ruler of Vermund, currently convalescing in the capital, became arisen here in this very village. If you claim the same, then word must be borne to the capital. I dispatched a missive before coming here, though I doubt the matter can be settled without your presence. Would you be willing to accompany me to the capital? If you truly are arisen, you will be received with open arms. Oh, but forgive me. I scattered my soldiers in a bid to find you. I would not depart without them. We shall have to wait till they are reassembled. Come to think of it, Sir Leonard was asking after you as well. Mayhap now would be a good time to speak with him. Last I saw, he was having a drink at the inn.
Let us speak with everyone we can think of who might know aught of use.
To jest drugi raz.
Oh, have you some business with the apothecary, sir? Dreadful sorry if I was in your way. Oh, no, I'm not lost or naught,
Kiedy
sir.
kupiłem tą grę?
You needn't worry yourself on my account. I'm an apothecary in training, you see. My family runs a little shop in Vernworth.
To jest stara, dobra Dragon's Dogma.
So when I
Trochę
heard tell of a
ładniejsza.
medicine only to be found in this village, I
Ale
thought
jednak
I'd
ta
come and
cena
fetch
jest
some for
zaporowa.
us. But, well, as luck would have it, I've not enough gold for the medicine. It will be a shame to return empty-handed after coming all this way. But what more can I do? What? You'd do that? You'd get the medicine for me? Suppose there's no harm in that, if you're really sure. Oh, sir, I'd be most grateful. Seems my luck's not as rotten as I thought. I'll wait right here for your return, sir. And many thanks for your kindness.
Wiesz co, ta gra ma słabe oceny, bo Capcom zdecydował się. Ludzie trochę nie bardzo skumali, bo tak, Capcom zdecydował się dodać do sklepu jednorazowe usługi, takie na przykład jak ten kamień do teleportacji, tak, do szybkiej podróży, albo sposób na edycję wyglądu postaci w czasie gry. Tylko ludzie nie skumali, że te wszystkie rzeczy można zdobyć normalnie w grze bez wydawania kasy. Więc no jest to dziwne zagranie, tak, że Capcom zdecydował się wydać te rzeczy zdecydował się sprzedawać te rzeczy jako dodatkowo płatne, jeszcze biorąc pod uwagę cenę tej gry. Niemniej jednak nie musisz tego kupować, bo wszystko da się zdobyć w grze. I ludziom się to nie spodobało, myślę, bo generalnie gra się całkiem przyjemnie. Słyszałem też, że były problemy ze stabilnością tej gry. Ja się nie spotkałem z żadnymi problemami. Jak do tej pory. Niektórzy nawet nie byli w stanie przejść przez ten tutorial na początku, tak? Nawet stworzyć wyglądu postaci. No ja tego problemu jednak nie miałem, więc no nie wiem, o co chodzi. Gra wygląda bardzo ładnie, działa płynnie. Jak dotąd.
Well met. You're the one who saved Ulrika's life, aren't you? She told me all about it. It was a very brave thing you did.
Koleś ma frys jak stary kozak. I wąs też.
I'm in your debt. Ulrika's as good as my daughter. Here, consider this a small
Dragon's Dogma to gra bardzo niedoceniona moim zdaniem. W sensie nie wiem dlaczego nie była aż tak popularna. Wiem, że miała swoich fanów. Olgierd z Wiedźmina. Ja bardzo lubiłem jedynkę. Bardzo, bardzo dobrze mi się grało w pierwszą część Dragon's Dogmy.
Now tell me, are you registered with a guild? Perhaps you already know this, but registering
Jest to gra dość specyficzna, bo to Capcom, Azja, więc Azjaci mają swoje metody, znaczy swoje pomysły, tak, jak robić gry. Więc jest to specyficzna. Jednocześnie nie jest to gra mangowa, jest to bardziej zachodniej, jeżeli chodzi o design, znaczy o wygląd tego wszystkiego, całego świata i tak dalej.
Well now, that won't do. You need only speak with the innkeeper to register. Go on, 'twill only take a moment. If there is aught you wish to know of vacations, mayhap I can advise you. Naturally, it is a vocation for those who seek to master the bow, an exceptionally useful long-ranged weapon. At close range, however, a bow is nary more useful than a walking stick. Aye, the secret to being a successful archer is maintaining distance between you and your foes. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the sword and shield. Fighters favor a balanced approach, excelling in both offense and defense, and can adapt to any situation. I am a fighter myself, and should there come a time when you impress me with your prowess, I might be willing to impart unto you some of what I know. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the dagger. Such blades lack heft, though this grants
Oczywiście
them
ci
the
powiem,
advantage
gra
of
nie
speed.
wygląda źle. Wygląda lepiej niż jedynka, przy czym różnica, przynajmniej to jak zapamiętałem pierwszą część, różnica nie jest aż tak duża. Oczywiście masz tutaj te wszystkie feature'y jak ray tracing, DLSS-y i inne takie rzeczy.
Thieves favor light armor, which leaves
Ale
them more
jakoś tak
vulnerable
to
to
mi się
attacks
nie
than
bardzo
those of
rzuca
other
w oczy, żeby to
vocations.
było jakieś takie super wow.
Their talents depend upon their finesse and ability to compensate for the length of their blade through sheer agility. Should you dedicate yourself to a vocation, you will find that new paths to master will open up to you over time.
Polecam poczekać, aż będzie w lepszej cenie. Ewentualnie możesz spróbować pierwszą część, która bardzo często jest na jakichś promocjach. No i są zawsze te kluczykownie, nie? Jakieś tam
Try them as you
mniej
like.
oficjalne sklepy.
Tis a vocation for those... I am a fighter myself. Very well. There is no wrong choice in any case. 'Tis but I shan't take up any more of your time. Pray.
Meister's teaching. The Meister's teaching is the most powerful skill that can be acquired by each vocation learning. A Meister's teaching requires the use of special tome which you will receive if you impress the vocation Meister with your abilities. However, the true potential of this skill can only be realized by those whose vocation rank is high enough. Okay.
So this is where you've been. Come with me to the village entrance. The watchhead's waiting for you. Shall we seek some answers?
You really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis... Time I went looking for it.
I znajdźmy lekarstwo dla Flory. Teraz pytanie, czy ja muszę to kupić, czy co? Fabuła. Naparzasz się ze smokiem. Nie, szczerze mówiąc, wiesz co? Nie do końca wiem. Chodzi o to, że jest ten... jesteś ty. Czyli ten Arisen. Walczyłeś ze smokiem w obronie. Jesteś wybrańcem. Walczyłeś ze smokiem w obronie jakiejś tam wiochy. I smok wyrwał ci serce i je zeżarł. W związku z tym, że jesteś wybrańcem, nie umarłeś, ale nie masz serca. Tyle. Myślę, że chodzi o to, żeby odzyskać serce. Tak mi się przynajmniej wydaje. Dawno już nie grałem w jedynkę, ale jest to mniej więcej to samo. Plusem jest to, że jak każda walka jest wyzwaniem, może nie jest to do końca Souls-like, ale fajne jest to, że na tych przeciwników możesz się wspinać, tak? Jeżeli walczysz z jakimś cyklopem, czy z jakąś meduzą, tylko nie taką w wodzie, tylko taką, która zamienia cię w kamień. Możesz, czy z gigantycznym wężem, możesz się na nich wspiąć, tam, wiesz, walczyć, wbijać miecz w czachę. Okej, no i zapomniałem, co ja robiłem. Roborant. Może ja to mam. Mam jabłuszko, winogronka, jagódki. To obstawiam, że muszę to kupić. No i masz tych tak zwane pionki, tak? Tworzysz sobie taką postać, która nie ma duszy, ale ci pomaga i tych pionków możesz mieć kilku. Tacy pomagierzy. Możesz wydawać im rozkazy, tam żeby ci pomogli, wsparli w walce.
Ah, well met. Here for some fruit, Roborant, are we?
Matko jedyna. 600 golda. Dobra.
Always a pleasure.
We ought not tarry,
Tak,
but
tak,
deliver
tak,
what
tak.
we have retrieved post haste.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit roborant for me?
Za to bardzo upierdliwe jest to, że NPC zaczynają z tobą gadać, nawet jeżeli tego nie chcesz. No co? Okej, dałem.
So this is what it looks like. Brilliant. Many thanks, sir. I haven't much to offer in return, but I'll be sure to tell Grandfather what you did for us. He'll want to reward you proper like, I'll bet.
No mam nadzieję, że dziadek jest kowalem, bo by mi się przydała jakaś broń. Teraz. Tak. No, można tak powiedzieć. Fajne w tych pionkach jest to, że mają swój rozum. I kiedy biegasz po mapie, w sensie po świecie, podpowiadają ci na przykład, że coś znajdą, co przegapiłeś, bo tutaj na przykład jak zbierasz rośliny, czasem łatwo jest przegapić, bo podświetlanie tych rzeczy nie jest jakieś takie bardzo rzucające się w oczy i generalnie te pionki podpowiadają ci na przykład gdzie iść albo co zrobić. Są przydatne i to wygląda, to wygląda tak naturalnie, tak? Tak jakbyś grał z żywym graczem. Prawie, no. Na upartego. Dobra, bo stoję w miejscu, się kręcę. Okej, dobra, zróbmy to.
Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for them.
Ah, you've returned. Good timing, too. I have questions for you. First and foremost, will you accompany me to the capital?
No dobra.
My thanks. Are you ready to depart, or do you need some time to prepare?
Bardziej gotowy już nie będę.
Good. Then let us be on our way.
We've not counted a thief among our number for some time.
We've got goblins! Well fought, Arisen.
I wiesz co, czasem walka przypomina mi tą z Gotika. Szczególnie te ciosy jakoś tak mi się kojarzą.
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might
I
say
levelujesz tutaj jak szalony. Albo jak w Risen. No, może tak, może nawet bardziej tak. Jednak Gothic jest specyficzny.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait right there.
Już pionek dba. Ten kobiecy głos, który słychać. To właśnie mój pionek. Zauważyła, że jestem ranny i mnie uleczyła, bo jest magiem. To jest bardzo dobre. Bardzo często ratują dupsko.
I'll go and open the chest.
O jasny gwint. Tu był ten owoc, który miałem dać tej dziewczynce, a ja go kupiłem. No dobra. Teraz pewnie jak będę chciał go sprzedać, to nie będzie nie dostanę 600 golda, tylko pewnie 50. Bo tak jest zawsze.
The Arisen is the lawful ruler of Vermund. So it has always been.
Oj, harpie. I tu w tym momencie bardzo by się przydał jakiś łucznik.
Yet not all claims are true.
Dragon Age. No, całkiem fajna gra. Całkiem fajna gra. Trzeba uważać, bo one usypiają. Ten łucznik mógłby się bardziej postarać i strącić jakąś harpię. Pozabijały? Nie, śpią. Już one usypiały. No właśnie, i mnie też.
Yes, master. I shall hasten to your aid.
Obudź mnie. Obudź mnie.
You truly are formidable, Arisen.
To tego nie widziałem wcześniej, że piąteczkę przybijasz z pionkiem. Dobre.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting
Dobra.
ingredients.
O, no właśnie. NPC powiedział, że gdzieś tutaj niedaleko jest dobre miejsce do zbierania składników. I faktycznie. Ciężko jest to zauważyć, bo same też zbierają te pionki, te rzeczy, więc... I masz dostęp do ich ekwipunku, więc to jest całkiem fajne. Zaatakują nas?
I espy another statue.
Ach, okej, czyli to jest leczenie, dobra. Leczenie? Czy co to było? Dobra, chodźcie rozwalimy tych ziomków tutaj.
I will protect you.
No nieźli są, trzeba przyznać, ale to jest eskorta zawodowców tutaj, więc nic dziwnego, że tak szybko ich wykończyli. A ja dopiero zacząłem grać, więc raczej cieniać jestem.
It was well worth the effort of breaking it.
I w sumie w pierwszej części było coś bardzo podobnego, znaczy bardzo podobny quest, że szło się jakąś taką karawaną, znaczy grupą z NPC-ami. Przez taką dużą odległość trzeba było pokonać. I tam w międzyczasie też walczyło się z goblinami, z tymi harpiami. Plusem tej gry jest to, że ten świat wydaje się być żywy, tak? W sensie po drogach łażą jakieś NPC, można z nimi sobie pogadać. Oczywiście nie są to jakieś bardzo zajmujące rozmowy. Niemniej jednak, kiedy widzisz, że tam sobie podróżują po tym, no to zwiększa to poczucie takiej imersji, zwiększa to imersję.
It is uncertain. This one commands the loyalty of the pawns.
What? Impossible. You know as well as I do that there can be but one Arisen, and he's up in the palace.
I'm well aware of how preposterous the idea is, thank you. However, as I do not believe it my place to rule on such a matter, I will make my report to the capital. If the claim is false, we will be rewarded handsomely for our
No właśnie,
trouble.
bo
If the claim is true, however...
Wiesz co, nie grałem w Kingdom Come tak bardzo, ale podejrzewam, że tak. Że możesz mieć rację. Mam tą grę, ale jakoś tak specjalnie mnie nie wciągnęła. Inaczej, system walki mnie totalnie odrzucił. Od tej gry, w sensie... nie.
We have found a material.
An ox cart was meant to meet us, yet 'tis
No
nowhere
jak
in
tam
sight.
Wielkanoc?
Aught may have befallen it.
Spokojnie.
Lest we press on.
W ogóle nie zapytałem. Taki burak ze mnie. Spokojnie, walczę tylko z beczkami. Mogę wam coś ukraść? Dziękuję. Suszony owoc. Pilni. Mam nadzieję, że nic, czego nie dałoby się rozwiązać.
Pray, allow me to open yon chest.
Okej, ale tutaj jest jeszcze gdzieś skrzynia. No co jest? Tą otworzyłem. Bez nerwacji, ludzie, ja tylko sobie beczki niszczę. Tu na mapie pokazuje mi, że gdzieś jest jeszcze jakaś skrzynka, ale ja jej nie widzę. Czy to jest kwestia natury statystycznej? W sensie statystyka się
This seems a
poprawi
decent
może?
spot for a campsite.
O, to chyba nowość, bo nie pamiętam, żeby były kempingi w pierwszej części, ale mogę nie pamiętać.
I've been at this for quite some time and have much to share. If you've need of any advice, just say the word.
Och, okej. No mam nadzieję, że będzie wszystko się dobrze ułoży.
Is everyone all right?
I pójdzie po waszej myśli. I gratuluję.
More marks of the dragon's fury. Its rampage must have weakened the earth here.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
Okej, widzisz, to jest... to jest pionek, którego można wynająć za... jak to się nazywa? Runestone, coś tam. I generalnie to są... Te pionki są stworzone przez innych graczy. Już tutaj masz. Jakiś Diabolo Hunters zrobił tego NPC. Znaczy tego pionka, ale nie, dziękuję. Okej, gdzie się nagle wszyscy podzieli?
Goblins, master! I shan't allow any further harm to come to us.
O, umarłem. No to teraz jestem ciekaw, bo nie sejwowałem. O, jak dobrze.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Pograłem trochę w Valhalla. Nie powiem, fajne.
Is everyone all right?
Dragon z Dogma chyba była pierwsza z tym, bo to samo było w pierwszej części. Ale tak.
More marks of the dragon's fury. Its rampage must have
Dosyć ciekawa
weakened the earth
mechanika.
here.
Tylko ja bardzo żałuję, że te gry nie mają chociażby dwuosobowego trybu kooperacji. W sensie, no, bardzo chętnie zagrałbym z żywym graczem. Nie musi być to od razu MMO. Ale tak 2, 3, no 4 osoby, jakby tak można było sobie stworzyć drużynę i sobie pograć, to by było dobre. Okej, dobra, bo oni tędy poszli.
We've got goblins!
No śmieszne jest to,
That was well done. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
czy ja mogę go złapać?
I will protect you.
Musisz go złapać i rzucić. To jest całkiem fajne.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
No dobra,
One
ludzie,
other
ruszać się
thing.
dalej.
We've
Idziemy.
not counted a thief among our number for some time.
Tak, teraz chyba się udaje do stolicy, żeby się skonfrontować z drugim
I knew you would prevail, master.
gościem bez serca.
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! It might await us on the road ahead.
No, spodziewałem się, że to jakiś skarb będzie. A to dupa.
Stay with me, Arisen. Wait right there. Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
Chociaż w zasadzie
It is a pleasure to meet you.
czy chcę łucznika? Nie, dobra, na razie nie. Leć, leć. Dzięki, że wpadłeś.
We have found a material. You have my protection. Look there. Methinks I spy aught of use. That was hard won. I'll go and open the chest. Perhaps this has no bearing on the matter, but might I add, ought we not add an archer to our ranks?
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way.
What's this? We're trapped.
Fie! A Cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here of all places.
destructive magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment. Well done! Focus. A moment of indecision may spell out doom.
What was that sound? Fall back!
A fine place to harvest some ingredients. You have no need of my assistance at present, but I shall be ready to render aid at a moment's notice. Naught like a feast to get you ready for bed. One other thing. Ought we not add an archer to our ranks?
What's this? We're trapped. Fie! A Cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here of all places.
A Cyclops! Pray, be on your guard. A Cyclops! Focus your strength, Arisen. Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly. Focus. A moment of indecision will spell our doom. We can ill afford to rush headlong into battle. Let us watch our foe carefully to determine our best course.
Fall back!
Our foe appears to have grown just as weary as we. Rage will be swept into the current. This time we made it happen. To inform the people of Vernon of this mistake.
You have my gratitude, sir. It seems I misjudged you. I had taken you for another Force Arisen. Goodness knows we see a lot of them. Yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Here, take this, as a mark of my trust. Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital, and you'll be granted an audience with Captain Brandt. You're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no need to keep you under constant watch, and I'm sure you'll breathe a little easier as well, Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to join us on the ox cart. 'Tis your decision.
My word. Never did I dream we would come upon such a rarity.
Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. Board the ox cart and we'll be off.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
Goblins! What rotten luck! We've need of your aid again, sir.
I will protect you.
Seems we drove them off. You've my thanks for aiding us. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join us the rest of the way? All right. Into the ox cart, then.
I was informed of your coming would be arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first. 'Twould seem this is no mere deceiver.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one arisen. That arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermont. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap I ought to explain the situation before we proceed. You, and no other, are the sovereign, the only legitimate ruler of this kingdom. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became arisen. The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared, and in Vermont's long years of council rule. Yet, not all celebrated your coming. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous consul, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the consul's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, Your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct Your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the sovereign in your stead, a mere puppet. However, with Your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern that we might discuss them. This one's cleared of all suspicion and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear?
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Many thanks. I'll catch that wretch yet.
You're a kind one, aren't you? 'Twould seem I am in your debt. In fact, there's aught I would ask of you if you've the time to spare.
Aha! There you are!
Oh, apologies, but our chat will have to wait. Till next we meet. Farewell.
Where to now?
What delights might there be to find in town today?
I trust you will comport yourself.
Whatever am I to do?
Our soldiers need better training.
Some of us get complacent. I train every day.
Wish the roads were safer.
I've been on my feet all day.
There's a ladder here.
Wonder if anyone will notice if I stay here a bit.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Okay, the game has crashed. So that will be the end for now. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one. Bye bye.